Shalom. I want to give all praises, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to all the brothers out there pushing His word in truth and in sincerity with charity, and peace and salutation to all the brothers and sisters that have been scattered to the four corners of the earth that may behave and look like the other nations today. This is the brother Debaria, and I'm entitled this lesson, Learn How to Be Taught. Learn how to be taught. All right. We have to learn how to receive instruction, man. We have to learn how to be taught, man. All right. There's a lot of men, all right, that when we come into the truth, they have experience and understanding and wisdom, not only through age, but through the wisdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and the counsel of his words, man. And oftentimes, all right, which is one of the main things of charity, all right, men are corrected, man, and instructed and counseled. And because as men who grew up in this evil present society, all right, who have been raised wrong, all right, we lack the ability to learn or to know how to be instructed, man, and receive instruction. And this often leads to failure. And so it's important that we learn how to be taught, how to receive good counsel and to apply it. You know, Proverbs 4:7 says, wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. You see? This is Proverbs 12:15. It says, the way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise, man. Because oftentimes we think we know. We think we know what it is, but in reality, we don't, man. You know, when I first came into the truth, man, you know, I thought I had the breakdown on a lot of things in life, but I come to find out I didn't. All right, there were many brothers, all right, who counseled me and instructed me. All right, and whenever I didn't take the proper counsel, it was a failure, and whenever I did take the counsel, it was a success, man. You know, and another thing we have to realize is, you know, you may think you got the breakdown on something, and you may be doing okay on it, but you may find yourself breaking bread with another brother or someone who has an even more deeper understanding of that, man, and can show you a actual thing or two. You see, all right, and that's why the scripture said that with all thy getting, get wisdom. All right, because it's the principal thing, and with all that to get understanding, because we have here the scriptures, wisdom, all right, at our fingertips. But if you don't know how to apply it, if you don't know how to learn, if you can't be taught, if you don't learn how to be taught in through the wisdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and to apply it, then it's useless to you. Okay? And one of the main ways that is conveyed is through counsel of other men who do know, who do have experience, who do have that understanding in whatever the topic or subject may be. You see? All right. Proverbs 15:22 says, without counsel, purposes are disappointed, but in the multitude of counselors, they are established. And like I said before, man, there were often times where I was counseled and given instruction and you know, trying to be taught, and whenever I didn't apply it, it was a failure. Okay, the purpose of that wisdom was disappointed, man. But whenever I took counsel and hearkened unto it and applied it in a righteous fashion, right? There was success, man. It was established. You see? And this is how we all ought to be in this truth, man, because you could be a man of age, right? And been dealing with a certain thing, a certain way all your life, and you come into this truth, and there may be a brother that's years and years younger than you, but who has the understanding in the proper wisdom, okay, in that particular thing, all right, and you may be able to learn from that if you are able to learn, if you know how to learn, if you learn how to be taught, because you may have thought, man, I've been doing this way all my life. How is this young guy gonna show me how to do this when I've been doing it a certain way all my life, but come to find out you've been doing it wrong? You see, and that young man may have the understanding on it, or vice versa. You're a young man and you think you understand and you know, strong-headed, and you got some older brother or something, and you may think he may not got it, but he got it. You see, and it would behoove you, right, to learn how to be taught, to maneuver correctly in this world, to know how to behave yourself, to apply wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, all right, in your walk, man. All right, and that's why we have to learn how to be taught, because a lot of times men, they don't know how to be taught. So you have to learn how to be taught, man. You have to learn how to humble yourself, how to say, hey, you know what? Shit, damn, I don't know. I thought I knew, but I don't know. So teach me. And that comes with accepting that you're wrong, accepting that you don't know, accepting that other brother that's counseling you do know or does know. That gets in the way of learning oftentimes, man, is that pride, man, that inability to accept that, hey, look, this certain particular brother, he's more mature, he's got the understanding, he knows what he's talking about right now, and I have to understand that. I have to learn how to be taught, learn how to not get emotional when I'm corrected in something I'm doing wrong, learn on how to not get emotional, how to be humble, how to accept it, how to say, hey, look, I don't quite understand. Can you tell me again? You see? Which comes with what? Admitting that you need help. Instead of acting like, nah, well, I got you. It's okay. You only told me half of the damn. Here it is. You got a brother trying to break something down through counsel and wisdom, and another brother only hears half of the phrase, and it's like, okay, yeah, I got it. Yep, I understand. And you you didn't get the full breakdown. You didn't understand because you stopped him, all right, from teaching you, from showing you the whole matter. Because you were too quick to to make your own assumption in your own eyes of what the understanding is, instead of humbling down and admitting and saying, hey, you know what? Let me just shut up and get the full understanding of this, because I don't know. Let me put pride to a side, all right, and stop pretending that I learn super quick. I may need time to learn this one particular thing, to have the full understanding of this one particular thing. I may need time. You see, it says, Proverbs 19:20, it says, hear counsel and receive instruction, that thou mayest be wise in thy latter end, man. Hear instruction, hear counsel and receive instruction, man. Slow down. Take a moment. Listen thoroughly. Let that counselor fully counsel you and receive it. Don't be putting up excuses and yeah, no, but no, yeah, but no. No, man, receive that shit. You know? That thou mayest be wise in thy latter end, so you can gain that understanding, gain that wisdom, and that you need, all right, for that particular subject of matter, man, in life. You see? And I'm not going to try to make this too long. You know, Lord willing, I'll go more deeper into it. But basically, what I'm trying to say is that as brothers, man, as men coming in this truth, man, in this walk of different walks of life, different ages, different characters, we have to learn how to be taught. We have to understand that no matter the age, that's why the scripture says, let no man despise thy youth. No matter the age, the rank, or the character, all right, we have to often slow down, all right, and throw away our own understanding of what we thought we knew of whatever particular subject or matter it is. And we have to apply, first and foremost, the wisdom of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And second, we have to humble ourselves, put pride to the side, admit, be quiet, accept that you may not know or have the full understanding like you thought you did. And that counselor or that counsel that's being given to you is the true proper understanding and way of what it is. You see? And we have to learn how to do that first before we can be taught, man. How can you be taught on how to deal with women if you don't learn, right, how to learn first? I know it may seem confusing. How do you learn how to learn? Well, you don't know how to learn. You don't know how to listen. You don't know how to admit. You don't know how to put the pride to the side. You don't know how to humble down and accept that counselor or that counsel knows more than you. You want to keep on trusting in your own thought, in your own way. But you have to sit down and learn first. You see? In order to apply. So we have to learn how to be taught. So with that, I hope this was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And peace and salutation to all the brothers out there pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. Shalom and above the ball.